Have you ever stopped to consider the incredible impact of a habit that has the potential to completely transform your life? We all possess this habit, which is neither related to food nor laziness. It is the habit of talking to oneself, an extraordinary key that can unlock the doors to a brighter future. If you observe closely, you'll notice that you engage in inner conversations, constantly observing and interacting with your surroundings. These conversations, often unnoticed, shape our thoughts, beliefs, and ultimately, our reality. Our interaction with the outside world triggers a response within us. Instead of letting that response end there, we continue a conversation within ourselves. Over time, this inner dialogue solidifies and manifests itself in our physical reality. For instance, when the weather changes and it starts raining, we might find ourselves thinking about romantic scenarios or pondering about the actions of our loved ones. This ongoing inner speech, which occurs unconsciously, is responsible for the circumstances of our lives. What we accept or reject as true within ourselves becomes true in our external reality. By consciously directing our attention towards our goals and engaging in positive inner conversations, we generate a feeling of wish fulfillment. This feeling is what our inner being desires to experience, and through the conscious use of our imagination, we can make it a reality. However, if we fail to control our inner conversations, allowing them to be influenced by external circumstances, they can become untamed and wander aimlessly, much like a wild horse. Just as a horse needs to be tamed, our awareness must be controlled by us. It's disheartening to witness countless individuals in the world living with failure and disappointment, often attributing their negative experiences to external factors and forgetting their own role in creating their reality. Every seed planted within ourselves eventually grows, and we must take responsibility for the fruits it bears. Blaming others is not the correct way to live. To break free from the patterns that manifest our current outcomes, we must consciously conduct our thoughts. Whenever we desire a change in our lives, we need to become aware of our inner conversations and align them with our true selves. By prioritizing our mental activity, we shift our focus from external circumstances to our inner dialogue. We realize that our external reality will change in due time, and we don't need to worry. Moreover, through the conscious use of our imagination, we can imagine scenes that imply the fulfillment of our desires, reinforcing our faith and smoothing our journey. Guided meditations can be invaluable tools in shifting our state of being and connecting with our inner selves. By using them daily, we become more aware of our desired reality, empowering us to consciously engage in positive inner conversations throughout the day. The power to create our reality lies within us, not in any external force. We transmit signals through our mental conversations, and others receive these ideas. By changing our fixed attitudes towards others, we can transform our relationships and experiences. To transform ourselves, we must first create a version of ourselves who already possesses what we desire. This is achieved through the conscious application of our imagination. Our inner dialogue, akin to a constant loop of words playing in our minds, holds immense power. Only by deliberately choosing our inner dialogue can we break free from the cycle and manifest our desires. Struggling with manifestation and feeling that it doesn't work is a common experience, especially in the early stages of exploring this concept. Our logical minds crave logic, yet manifestation operates on a different level. The ability to vividly imagine something and subsequently experience it in physical reality might seem illogical to us. However, it is crucial to recognize the power of self-awareness, a power we were never taught to harness during our childhood. The habit of talking to oneself carries immense potential for life transformation. By becoming aware of our inner conversations and consciously directing them towards our desired reality, we can reshape our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. Taking control of our inner dialogue empowers us to manifest our goals and dreams. Remember, the power to create your reality lies within you. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and unlock the extraordinary potential of your own wonderful human imagination. Manifestation is a spiritual process that goes beyond our limited logical and intellectual mind. It's not something that can be comprehended through physical senses. Rather, it is felt and experienced from within. Manifestation is all about inner work and your inner world. However, I've noticed a common mistake people make in the early stages of their manifestation journey. They tend to focus solely on the physical reality, dwelling on their limitations and the things they don't want. Despite repeated reminders that manifestation is not about the outside world, they continue to fixate on it, which leads to a cycle of frustration and unfulfilled desires. Some individuals try to incorporate imagined scenes into their practice, but they fail to give these scenes enough attention compared to their focus on the external world. For instance, they may imagine their specific person contacting and interacting with them, but as soon as they open their eyes, they rush to check their phones, hoping for confirmation. When they find no indication of their desired outcome, their attention shifts back to their current state of being blocked instead of remaining in the imagined state of being in a fulfilling relationship. This happens because they misunderstand the principles of manifestation, perceiving it as a task or chore that needs to be performed multiple times a day. However, manifestation is not a repetitive action. It's about transforming your inner state of being and aligning it with the reality you desire. It's an internal process, not an external one. Now that I have redirected your focus from the external to the internal, let me emphasize that when you want to manifest something, external circumstances should not disturb you. What truly matters is your inner state of being. The outer world merely reflects your internal nature. To overcome obstacles, you must prioritize your inner state of being by changing your assumptions about yourself and persisting in them until your manifestation materializes. In a previous video, I mentioned the importance of persistence in bringing your desires into physical reality. A viewer asked for clarification, noting the apparent contradiction with my other videos that talk about letting go. Let me clarify. I never advise letting go once you've imagined your desire. If you feel satisfied within yourself, it naturally leads to a sense of completion, and the desire naturally fades away. You don't have to force yourself to let go. It happens organically. However, when I encourage you to stay in the state of being until your manifestation manifests, it means that you need to make that state your dominant state of being. You have to internalize it until it becomes an integral part of your being. This is what persistence is all about. As it becomes ingrained in you, you naturally let go of the undesirable state you were previously in. Sometimes, people encounter a challenge when attempting to make a huge leap from one reality to another. For example, someone who earns $1,000 per month may aim to manifest $100,000 per month and live a luxurious lifestyle. However, the deciding factor in this transition is faith. Some individuals lack faith, which becomes crucial when making such significant leaps. As your physical experiences shift dramatically, unexpected events may occur, like losing a job, encountering a stranger who offers a lucrative opportunity, or discovering ancestral property that brings in substantial income. These incidents may cause discomfort and distractions, but it's essential to remain faithful and focused on your inner state of being. Those who maintain their faith and inner focus are the ones who successfully manifest these significant changes.